Today's the day. The freak show continues. The Clueless meet the markets. What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to BUBBA'S Update. It is Wednesday, October the 7th. And my goodness, look at this rally. After yesterday's late day sell-off, suddenly we have now a big rally. And, of course, the markets are skyrocketing. Dow's up 400. They're blowing up everything right now. Just going to the moon. Of course, we know at 2 o'clock we get announcements from the Clueless Fed. And apparently they're building up a big reason that this market should be exploding. I guess maybe some more free Fed money. I don't know where they're going to find it. They don't have what they've got now. And, of course, I guess we get to continue to pay for it. But markets are soaring. And, of course, we're long 3 out of the 4. So not so bad. And, again, this is why you play the trend and you play the rules and you play mechanically. Then you have to worry about it. Metals are still a little bit under pressure. They look down, but if you really look at them, they're really not down today. They're about flat, but at the end of the day, they're under pressure. But because of the late sell-off yesterday, which was after the closing hours, that you get what looks like is a lower market, although it's really not. So don't get confused by looking at quotes that say gold down 22 when it's actually probably about flat. However, they still look very weak, so we're still obviously short the metals across the board, short the bonds and the notes. They're getting hammered. Unfortunately, we're long dollars, and they're getting hammered a little bit as well. But again, this is the bonds and the dollar are related right to what the Fed's going to do today, and we'll see if that stays, and the metals as well. So we'll see what happens. We'll see the reaction that they're going to have to this number. You know, the last few Fed meetings, they have priced in way too much, and of course, only to be let down by Jerome Powell. So we'll see. Again, we're not predicting. We know where we stand. We know what we have, and that'll be it until tomorrow at least. Copper is a little bit higher, but it was much higher. I mean, it's still higher. I mean, it's significantly higher, but it was even higher, and is now pulling back a little bit. Natural gas is higher. We're short both. The crude oil is getting hammered, and we're short, which is a good thing. So at the end of the day, everything is just the way it should be. You know, we're back on track, and of course, we know that drawdowns happen. Not the end of the world. And taking a look at the ag world, well, the grains are exploding. And not that we didn't keep saying that could happen here, and we had reversed to soybeans along, so we're along across the board, corn, wheat, and beans. And you look at these rallies, and you can just see that the pullbacks are meant to be bought, and the trend in the tape is saying grains are going higher, and I see no reason to fade that. I would be hedged, though, if I were a farmer, because certainly I wouldn't give it the upside. But I'm certainly not going to let all these high dollar prices go back to waste after suffering with them. So again, that's up to you. You can always reach out to me. And the meats, feeders were down, over $1, and they came all the way back. They're slightly positive now, along with fats, both on the slight positive, and hogs. Nothing is dramatic there, but they all look pretty good. We're still short feeders, but that could change soon. We're long the live or the fat cattle and, of course, hogs. I'm expecting that change there. And, of course, in the softs, again, I don't look at those as often, but last I saw, coffee was a little higher, we're short. Cocoa's lower, we're short. OJ's lower, we're short. Cotton's higher, we're long. And sugar was higher, and we're long. So we'll see. Again, it's the way, whatever it is, it'll be, and that's what we'll trade. In the meantime, again, obviously, today's announcement from the Clueless will be, will have a determining factor on how today finishes. Do we get an instant replay of yesterday's action, a big sell-off, or do we continue to explode higher? That is hard to say at this moment. We'll have to see what Mr. Powell has to say. In the meantime, don't forget about our friends at Family Farms, our new partnership. And of course, obviously, we're trying to educate producers and farmers on hedging and taking care of business. And we're scheduling a trip right now for about 30 to 45 days from now. We'll be going to Iowa, Nebraska, and Kansas. So I will be setting up seminars in those particular cities. Invitations will go out and information. We'll get to there. And of course, our brokerage partners, again, I always have to give you this full disclosure. I have other brokerage accounts, but CTG for commodities and futures, there is none better. take care of business. They do what they're supposed to do. They answer the phone, get customer service. They got some new products coming out, which we're going to be presenting the first Saturday in November. And right after the election, second Saturday, right after the election, we'll be talking about our new product with CTG. And of course, for equities and options, trade here. $10 a month, baby. How can you beat that? And of course, as we get more into automation, which we are, you're going to have, everything is going to be, you'll have the choice, if you'd like, to be totally automated through Tradier, using our API and our software. And again, you don't want to be, that's fine. But like I say, $10 a month, how can you beat that? And the commodity report, Andy Heck, what a marvelous job he did with the quarterlies. And of course, today comes out another weekly. But when I look at it, I just say, you know what? We're going to make this thing so much more dynamic. It's already great, and we're going to add things to it. Right now, it's $100 a month, $800 a year. Technomental, check it out. Any of you who gets in now stays there, no matter what we add to it. That is one of the things, as you know, as a Bubba Trading member, you never get raised, and you get any of the upgrades that come within what you already bought. So we're good there. And of course, our high school program at patreon.com/Bubba Trading. You want to give us a hand? That's great. If not, no worries either. We'll get it done. We'll keep them going. And of course, more baseball today. It looks like the Houston Astros are going to the next round. And it's interesting. Everybody hates them, but they keep winning. And I think they'll probably win today as well. They'll probably sweep it out. I give you the 4 games I like today. I like the Bravos, the Braves. I like the Oakland A's. I like Houston. I like the Yankees. And I like the Padres to sneak an upset against Clayton Kershaw. Have a great training, everybody. We'll see you back here tomorrow with another Bubba's Daily Update.